welcome. My name is Rameen. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be reading a little fun book called Zero is Nothing by Mindle and Harry Satomer. And it's a little fun because you probably think zero is nothing because there's basically zero is a number, but without lots of objects. There's none objects. But this book will explain lots about zeros, and we'll have fun. But before I start getting in this reading book, please subscribe and hit the bell icon for more updates on new videos. This is going to be so much fun.
Let's get started in reading this book called Zero is Not Nothing by Mindle and Harry Satomer. And yeah, I accidentally wrote on it. My brother did. I didn't. My brother did. Accidentally wrote on it. It is called Zero is Not Nothing. Here is a riddle. It came out of nothing, yet it is something when you add it to something. It changes nothing. What is it? That's a pretty hard riddle. Have you ever asked for another cookie and had been told there were no more? When you make a telephone call using your last 10-cent coin, you have none left. Blue, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0. Total points, 3. Red, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 equals 0. The blue team beat the red team 3-0. In mathematics, there is a symbol which can show there are no more cookies, no money, or no points. That symbol is this one. It's called 0. It is called zero. Zero has many uses, all of them important. Do you know that 0 can be a starting place before a race? Runners are told, get on your mark. The race starts at this mark, and this is sometimes called the 0 point of the race. 0 is the starting point of any race. That's the gun, the hand, and then this is the race. They're going to start, and this is the 0 point. Start. On some scales, a dial points to numbers to show weight. Before you step on the scales, there is no weight on it, and the dial is at 0. After you step on it, it will point to your weight. 0 is the starting point of any measure of weight. Count the dots on this line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What number did you start with? Of course, it was 1. Now measure the same line with a ruler. Would you place the one of the ruler on the first dot? No, the edge of the ruler should be there. There are 5 dots, but only 4 centimeters. When you count them on how many centimeters, you say 1 for the first dot after the 0 dot. 0 is at the edge of the ruler, just as the dial of the scales, nothing on it as at 0. Most rulers do not show 0 at the edge because it is taken for granted. 0 is the start of any measurement. May I move 2 steps? May I move 2 steps forward? 0 can be a separation point. There is a game called May I. That's the one in which the person who is it tells you to take a certain number of steps forward or backward. Then you have to say may I before you take the steps. Before you have moved one way or the other, you have taken no steps. You are at 0. You are at 0. When a rocket is being sent into space, the countdown ends. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! As the flight begins, the count must continue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blast off is the 0 point separating the time before the rocket takes off from the time after the rocket takes off. When a Celsius temperature thermometer reads 5 degrees, the weather is quite cool. It is colder when it reads 0, and is still colder when it reads 5 below 0. It does not mean there is no temperature at 0. Water freezes at 0 Celsius. It will melt above 0 and stay frozen below 0. On a Celsius thermometer, 0 is the separation point between freezing and melting of water. 0 can be a separation point. And there are lots of other things like this and money, like 1 cent, 2 cent, left, right, and yeah. And it's about something about India. The Arabs learned the symbol from Hindus. Yeah. So I'm not going to read the whole book, but I read half of it. And I hope you enjoyed what I have read, even though I didn't read the whole book. And yeah. You can find books in like a bookstore, and this was like, and I remind you, this is a book called 0 is not nothing. That means it is something, but it's not nothing. If you get it. And yeah, before I go, I will read you this riddle again. And I hope you have fun testing other people, and your grandma, and your grandpa, and your dad, and your mom, and ask them this question. Here is a riddle. It came out of nothing, yet it is something. When you add it to something, it changes nothing. What is it? And its answer is 0. And this whole book talks about 0. It's going to be fun. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed reading it with me, and I hope I see you next time. Have a great day.